Hey everyone! Have you ever wondered if learning English could be faster with less time but more focus? What if I told you the secret to mastering English isn't more time studying but more effort per minute? Interesting, right?
Ooh, I like where this is going. Effort over time? That sounds like a game changer. So, what's the secret sauce?
Well, today we're diving into something fascinating, a Princeton University study that could totally reshape how you approach learning English. It's not just about working hard, but working smart with high effort.
Princeton, one of the top universities in the world. If they've got insights, I'm all ears. What's the study about?
Hold on, Luna, we're getting there. Stay with us, because we're about to reveal some unconventional methods that'll make learning English unforgettable, literally. These are tips your brain will thank you for.
Unconventional and unforgettable. You're making me curious now. Let's get started and give our listeners something to really think about.
Part 1. A Princeton University Research. All right, Luna, let's talk about this fascinating Princeton University study from 2014. It's all about note-taking and memory. Ready?
Oh, definitely. I'm guessing this has something to do with effort, right?
Exactly. So, the researchers split a class into two groups. One group was told to take notes by hand. Old school pen and paper.
Oh, wow. I can already hear the groans. Writing by hand takes so much effort, and don't get me started on hand cramps.
That's true. And then the second group, they used laptops, phones, whatever gadgets they wanted. Way faster, right?
Yeah, I bet the laptop group breezed through. They must have written down way more.
Yeah, you're right. The laptop group took twice as many notes as the pen and paper group. Twice. So you'd think they'd remember more, right?
Well, yeah, that's logical. More notes, more memory, right?
Here's the twist. At the end of the semester, the handwritten group actually scored twice as well on their tests.
Wait, what? Twice as well? That's wild. Why would that happen?
It's called the principle of effort. Writing by hand is harder. It makes your brain work more. That extra effort helps lock the information into your memory.
Oh, I see. So it's not about how much you write, but how deeply your brain processes it.
It's like your brain saying, if I'm going to work this hard, I might as well remember it.
That's such an interesting idea. So, passive learning, like just listening to audiobooks, isn't enough if you want to truly remember something.
Luna, this principle of effort reminds me of something. Imagine you get a small cut on your hand.
Oh no, Noah, this example makes me wincing.
I'm sorry, but stay with me. If it's just a tiny scratch, you barely notice it. You'll probably forget it in a day or two, but if it's a deeper cut, one that stings and makes you say ouch, you remember it way longer, don't you?
Oh, I see where you're heading. The more pain or effort you go through, the more it sticks with you.
Yes, learning works the same way. When something is easy and effortless, your brain doesn't treat it as important. But when it's tough and takes effort, it's like your brain says, whoa, I better hold on to this. It must matter.
That makes so much sense. So, effort is like the sting that helps your brain remember.
Yep, a little discomfort now for long-term gain. And that's what makes this principle so powerful for learning English.
Part 2. Active Note-Taking Technique. Noah, let's talk about how writing by hand can actually boost memory. It sounds old school, doesn't it?
Totally, but it works. When you write by hand, your brain has to work harder, which makes it easier to remember what you're learning.
So, for English learners, they should keep a small notebook handy to jot down new words or phrases, right?
That's right. Forget using your phone for this. Go old-fashioned. Write down words when you're reading, watching, or even listening to English.
What about those light bulb moments? Like when you suddenly understand something in English. Should you write those down too?
Absolutely. Use that notebook for those aha moments. Pause whatever you're doing, write it down, and maybe add a quick summary. It really helps it stick.
And for listening practice, you've got that challenge idea, right?
Oh yeah, the Write What You Hear challenge. Pick a short audio clip, maybe from a podcast or a TV show. Write down every single word you hear, even if you're unsure.
That sounds intense, but effective. And then they can compare it to the transcript afterward.
Exactly. And for an extra twist, try summarizing the clip in your own words, without looking at the transcript.
Ooh, that's a good one. It forces you to really think about what you heard. And you mentioned something about translating too?
Yeah, it's the translation double loop. First, take an English text and translate it into your native language. Then, after a few hours, translate it back into English without checking the original.
Wow, that's such a brain workout. But I can see how it'd help with grammar and vocabulary.
Exactly. Both techniques require effort, but that's what makes them so effective. Effort creates results. Part 3. Special memory hacks using effort. All right, Luna, let's talk about some creative ways to boost memory through effort. Ready?
Always. So what's the first hack?
It's called effort memory anchors. Take a tricky word like meticulous and associate it with something personal.
Okay, so for meticulous, I could draw myself carefully organizing my desk. Is that the idea?
Yeah, adding effort and creativity, like drawing or imagining, makes the word unforgettable.
I love that. It's like making the word yours. What's next?
So next one is effortful reading with intonation. Take a paragraph from a book, read it out loud, but use exaggerated emotions or accents.
So, I could read a serious text in like a super dramatic voice? That sounds fun.
And record yourself, then replay it to check clarity and pronunciation. It's not just fun, it really helps you connect to the words.
That's so engaging. What's the third hack?
Teach to remember. Take a tricky grammar rule or vocabulary set and turn it into a mini lesson.
Like, I could create an infographic about past perfect tense and share it online.
Yes. Or even teach it to your pet. Seriously. Teaching forces you to simplify and deeply understand the concept.
These hacks are genius, Noah. They're so interactive and honestly, they sound like fun ways to learn English.
Well, that's the goal. Put in the effort, make it enjoyable, and watch your English skills soar. Part 4. Guys, take the challenge. All right, Luna, let's get our listeners involved. How about a little challenge?
Ooh, I love challenges. What's the plan?
Here it is. Pick a short 2-minute English audio clip. It could be a podcast, a YouTube video, or even a TV show.
Got it. Then what?
Then listen closely and write down every single word you hear. No skipping, even if it's tricky or you're unsure of the spelling.
That sounds intense, but I bet it's super effective. What should they do after that?
Well, after that, go back, listen again, and compare your notes with the actual transcript if there's one. You'll see how much your listening improves.
And if you want to go the extra mile, try summarizing what you heard in your own words. No peeking at the transcript.
And here's the best part. Share your notes or your summary with us. We'd love to see how you did.
Yes, leave a comment. We'll cheer you on, and maybe give you some feedback too.
So what do you guys think? Are you up for the challenge? Give it a try today and see the results for yourself.
It's a great way to push yourself and make real progress. We can't wait to see how you do.
Yeah, all right everyone, that's it for today's episode. We hope these effort-driven techniques inspire you to take your English learning to the next level. Remember, it's not just about time, it's about effort. Push yourself, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve.
And don't forget to try the challenge we shared. Let us know how it goes.
We'll see you next time for more tips and tricks to master English like a pro.
Bye for now. Keep learning and keep putting in the effort.